Okay, so when I did this video and I listened to the footage and watched the footage, the wind was crazy. I gotta probably use the receiver on the DJI Mic Mini and then muffle out the transmitter or try something else. But I gotta mess around with that some. But for these sections, when I'm using the Ace Pro 2, the first person view, I'm just gonna do these voiceovers and see how that works. But yeah, this app is called CapCut because Insta360 does not have a voiceover feature. Neither does Android phones. Neither does iPhones. You have to go with a third party. So I'm okay to do these voiceovers. So yeah, we went out for an afternoon ride. It was probably past 6 o'clock at night in Southern California. I live in Santa Clarita. Really nice area. It's next to Valencia, Six Flags, Magic Mountain. But this was when the sun was setting. Really nice. We had the tinted visors. I'm on the Breakout. My brother's on the Lowrider S. And here we're just headed to. I think we're headed past Six Flags. The round trip is probably about 35 miles. Probably takes an hour and a half, and it's a really fun leisure ride. And I'm on the Breakout right now. Got the setup, the phone mount, and then the Insta360, the new handlebar mount with the selfie stick with the X3 on the front, and the Ace Pro 2 is on my helmet chin mount. Yeah, so. The thing about the Breakout, it's just made to go straight. It's made to go fast. Not to say that it's not limber or nimble enough to do corners and to do different type of riding, but it's just made to go straight. But it's a lot of fun. Turns a lot of heads. It's a great looking bike. The Baja Orange was a great color. I got it in the summer of 2023 and. I probably have like 400 miles on it, so I barely ride it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Forward controls. So I think the ideal height is 5'9" and above. That's why my brother didn't want to ride this. He's 5'7". I can flat foot it. It was easy. It's easy to flat foot. But the controls, the air breather, the snorkel on the right side, if you could see it. You just kind of maneuver your right leg around that. But I like the forward controls. I like the ergos. Here we're about to stop because I realized that my phone was not properly hooked on the phone mount. So good thing I noticed that. But yeah, this was it was a lot of fun. And yeah, let's get to the next set of footage. So this is just an example of the Breakout going in a straight line through the city streets. Very, very smooth, powerful. It's got that huge back tire. I think it's got the 21-inch rim on the front. I want to say it's a 240 tire in the back. Don't quote me on that, but it's a big fat tire. It's wide. Doesn't mean it can't corner, but it just wants to go straight. And you can see how inline and how smooth it's going. You can feel the power. It's a whole lot of fun. That's one of the reasons I fell in love with it. But it goes in a straight line, but it could also turn. So yeah, this is through the city streets. Had a lot of fun with it. Okay, so on the Breakout, they wanted to go with a totally minimalistic look, and just pretty much the view of the cockpit, the cluster instrument gauge, and you can see they accomplished that. So it's teeny tiny, but you can see everything that you need to. Your miles per hour, the gear that you're in. It's got a fuel gauge. And then right below that, you have additional cluster that shows if, when you're in neutral, and all the check engine and all those other things. But minimalistic view, looks good. So this is some of the footage on our ride home. We were halfway to Oxnard, Camarillo area. We had to run a red light here because that light never turns green. But yeah, you can see some of this footage here. These are pretty empty back roads that a lot of people take, a lot of motorcycle riders into the city of Santa Clarita. You can see Six Flags on the right, another 10 miles up the road. But yeah, there's a lot of power involved in this bike. You can see it's going in a straight line. You can see some of the curves soon. Handles really, really well. I don't know much about cruisers from the Harley side. I'm more into the sports bikes and the Ducatis, but it is a Milwaukee 117 cubic inch displacement engine, 1923 cc, 126 foot-pounds of torque, and 104 horsepower. It's got a wet weight of 682 pounds, 5-gallon tank at about 41.5 miles per gallon. See one of these curves right here. Takes it really well, but the 5-gallon tank was very important to me in case I wanted to take it on longer rides. It is comfortable despite what other people think, and I do feel that you can take these on longer rides. So yeah, I don't know why people would argue against that, but I guess because the fat tire in the back, and it just made for going in a straight line. But downside is it's only got a single disc brake on the front, and it's got the regular forks. It's not the inverted forks like on the Lowrider S, but had a lot of fun with this thing. Good? Let's just go to the spot and go back. So I wanted to switch bikes with my brother and hop on the Lowrider S and give you first-person perspective and review on that, but he didn't want to switch bikes, so we'll keep this review for the reserve for the Breakout, and I'll just show you some additional footage of my brother on the Lowrider S from a third-person view, but I can always do another review on the Lowrider S later on. But yeah, it's also a wonderful bike. It's probably more of an all-around cruiser than the Breakout. It could do way more. It's just as powerful, a lot more comfortable to ride, a lot easier to ride, a lot better to ride. But yeah, I think it's a blessing in disguise. I can do its own review later on, but let's just give you some additional footage third person with the X3 of my brother on the Lowrider S. And yeah, enjoy. Alright, so that was a super impromptu video on the Breakout and the Lowrider S with my brother. I'll upload the footage. This is just the first of many videos, so be easy on me on the quality and the production and everything. I'll get better at it. It was just out of the blue. Anyway, I'll see ya.